Hi Sam. I bet you get this question a lot. I wanted to ask a question about how often do you need to change the training program? I think this question frequently asked by novice athletes. Could you ask Lee what he thinks about this? That's George from Estonia.
Yes, George from Estonia. We do get asked that a lot, so if you watch some of the videos you'll get your answer. Thank you. Just change it up whenever you feel like it. Don't stick to the same program. You can use the same exercises every day, but just change the order in which you do them so you don't get stale. If you keep starting with squats every workout, your body gets used to that. So one workout, start with squats, then do extensions, then do leg press. Next time, do leg press, squats, extensions. Next time, extensions, leg press, squats. So you can have the same exercises, just mix up the order in which you do them.
I'd just like to point out that you don't actually stick to a training program yourself, do you?
No. And I just go by how I feel and do what feels right on the day. And like I said, you might have an idea of what you want to do, but when you get to the gym, pieces of equipment are being used or benches are being used and you can't get to it, so just do something else. So as long as you're working the body, it doesn't really matter, but I wouldn't stick to the same thing day after day after day. It becomes boring and just tedious, so just mix it up.
And when was the last time you ever stuck to a training program?
Yeah, probably back in my teens, early 20s. A long time ago.
And what sort of, was that what would have been well before you turned pro?
About just before I turned pro, and then maybe a little bit after. But like I said, even back then I knew it was like, I might have a chest day, but I never had the exercises picked out before I got there, whereas some people like to think ahead of time what exercises they're going to do and visualize it. I just knew I was going to do chest, so I just visualized doing chest, not the exercises, so that was it.
So you like, it's been years and years and years even before that where you've had so many this exercise, so many sets, so many reps. You haven't done that?
I don't even go about it now. I might say I'm going to go for 6 reps, but if I get to 8 or 9 I might do 10. Next set I might do 8, next set I could do 6, so I just go by how I feel. If I got more energy I'll do more reps, but then if I do more reps then I'll increase the weight, so it's just, and then sets too. I might say I'm going to do 4 sets, but after 4 sets I might be like, hey, I feel that feels good, I'll do another 2, so I could end up doing 6, 7 or 8 sets. So like I said, it's just instinctive, go by how you feel.
And what
don't overthink it.
What about other professional bodybuilders?
There are others.
But like were there other ones? Were there others?
I'm busy in the warehouse, mate.
Yeah. Can you go and pack that order? Were there other ones that used to come in with a piece of paper and
no, not really.
Program
not really, because some of them have trainers who tell them what to do, like Charles Glass and that, when it came to training Flex and Chris Cormier or Paul Dillette, so that's he'd have their programs worked out for him. So it's been a long time since I've seen a pro actually have it written down in their book what they're going to do. But you know, you get a lot of guys in the gym now I see, or lately in the gyms I see guys and they have their phone, and then if I look over, they've got like some muscle and fitness app or something, and it's got the picture or someone even on a YouTube video showing them how to do box jumps. So they sort of look at their phones for information these days. So that's pretty funny.
Well, isn't it strange, like, considering, you know, back when you would have started, when I would have started, would have been just all from books and
magazines. Yeah. But now they've got the apps on their phones, and I think sometimes people can put in their daily thing on some apps where you can put in your weight and this and that, and it gives you your diets, and then the app will give you your workout for the day. Then I guess you type in what you've done, and it probably tells you, very good boy, you were strong today. Who knows, I don't have those apps, but yeah, I see a lot of people with their phones in the gym doing that.
Well, we're still working on the Lee Priest app that tells you when you go catabolic, and
we need one. I should get an app, shouldn't I?
When you're
everyone has an app. Even Jade said the other day the Kardashians have an app now that tells you and shows you what they're doing and eye makeup and shit like that. Who gives a fuck? They already got a TV show that's bad enough, and then they got the Snapchat. Who cares what they're doing on Snapchat? Have you ever heard them talk and the way they carry on? Fucking retards. Yeah, but they got their own app, so maybe I should have an app.
Well, there. I could just imagine how thrilling their app would be.
Yeah, can you imagine? They did have Kim did have a kid the other day. That was exciting, wasn't it?
Oh, really?
Yeah. They called the boy Saint. Saint West.
Oh, jeez.
That's his name. So there you go. Now you have Northwest and Saint West. That's the other kid's name. North.
What? He's fair dinkum.
Yeah. Where you been, under a rock?
Yeah, I made.
You don't follow the Kardashians?
No, mate, all this stuff.
You mean you've actually got a life? You don't follow the Kardashians?
Yeah, no, it's pretty tragic. I must confess.
Northwest is the thing. Someone said they did think about Southwest, but they said no, South is like hell. That South is down in hell, so they didn't want to call it Southwest. So Saint West is the name.
East, Northwest, Jesus Christ.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Acting like this is new news. It's old news, Sam.
Yeah, well, I'll get back under my rock.
Okay.